Carson's Corner is a black LGBTQ-owned small business. They sell merchandise and apparel on pop culture franchises such as Dragon Ball, King of the Hill, Sailor Moon, and of course and most importantly, Power Rangers. If you're interested in getting their amazing merch, be sure to check them out at carsoncorner.com. Link will be down below.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Rider Time podcast here on the jolly old Morphin Network. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm having some technical issues going on, but hopefully it's working fine. I hope you guys are having a wonderful April 11th. We're only a week away from the legendary, long-awaited Power Rangers Once and Always, which we will review next week. But until then, right now, we are covering Kamen Rider Geats, episode 30, Lamentation 6, The Prince in the Ladder. And let us know what you guys thought about the episode. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What do you think is going to happen next? Please write down in the chat box. If you write in the chat box during the live stream, we will display as many comments as we can down here at the bottom. Now, you're probably wondering, where's Jared and Mike? Well, again, like I said before in the previous week's episode, we're doing things one-on-one this round in the Jamoto Grand Prix. So here we are, just me by myself, to my lamentation. But yeah, so where we last left off, Geats is freaking angry and mops the floor with Bishop, and rightfully so, because the revelation we find out in the previous episode, well, we already knew this a few episodes earlier, but it's finally out in the open now. Neon is not a real human. She is the creation of the creation goddess because of a bribed wish, and I swear there's a thing in human history that was something similar to this about buying your way into the thing you desire. I don't know. Maybe I need to post up a thesis about this. Heck, well, maybe I'll post up 95 just to be safe. But Neon tells her mom what's what. She lets her touch her core, and you know, when you touch a person's core, like with Tycoon's sister back in episode 8, all of their memories involving the Desire Grand Prix are revealed, and she's like, "Oh my God, you're not my daughter. Who are you?" And of course, Neon leaves because, you know, it's not her home. Like, or at least she doesn't feel like it's her real home. Of course, her mom still begs her to stay, but again, I'm not running away from home because I ain't home. Yeah, so it makes me wonder, you know, like what if Neon's mom would actually accept her now that she knows that she's not her real daughter, and maybe she'll be more accepting of her as a person because she's an independent agent in that regard. You know, there's growing pains, and then there's growing pains. And of course, we do get a flashback of Time Fire as he signs the contract with the executive producer of the Desire Grand Prix. And yeah, it turns out, he messed with people's memories. So And there was a huge question as to whether or not he wanted his own memories wiped in the process. But it is revealed that, yes, by his real daughter died, and his ability to love died with him. And I call BS on that because love is an energy. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be changed from one form to another. With that said, guys, be sure to show love to all of your friends and family while they're still around, while you're still around, because what the world needs now is love, sweet love. Anywho, Q needs some love advice from Ace, because let's be honest, it's like, you're just a fanboy. You're not a lover boy. You're a fanboy. you need to get your act together. If you really care about Neon, you need to talk to her. I know you're scared that you cannot. I know you're scared of hurting her more by saying what you need to say, but if you don't say it, she's gonna suffer when she has to go up against Buffa. And my question to you guys: have you ever received a piece of love advice that really helped you in the grand scheme of things, like that bit of advice that changed your life forever? Let us know in the comments. I'd love to hear some of your own stories. And if you're watching this after the stream is over, don't be afraid to comment down below. Now, now, of course, what's her name? Neon. She does get kidnapped by the anglerfish thing, Jamoto, and I swear it's so similar to one of the dolls from Bleach Bound arc. Literally, that old dude's anglerfish bound thing. That is the Jamoto in this episode. But I'll say this: it's clever that is Neon's opponent instead of Buffa, because that means if our heroes win, Buffa will still be around, and he would be the final battle against the Desire Grand Prix. Now, of course, Ace confronts Michinaga, like, oh, why are you doing this? Don't you know how much suffering it costs? He's like, that's exactly why I joined the Jamoto Grand Prix. It's because the Desire Grand Prix caused so much suffering. I want to end it all and undo everything that has happened, because if it wasn't for the Desire Grand Prix, Neon wouldn't be going through this. And I'm wondering, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much BS do you think is coming out of Michinaga's mouth? Let us know. Let us know how much BS is coming out of his mouth, because it almost sounds like he's trying to pull a Giorno Giovanna from this by saying, hey, I want to take down the organization from the inside. But I don't know. You're just part of the La Squadra. So good luck, my guy. But Neon, unfortunately, is getting her butt handed to her. And to the point that she is almost like, honestly, if I didn't know any better, this would have been game over for her. Yeah, and oh boy. So, who's there to save her in her time of need, to give her back her agency when she has the least of it? Why, a straight white man, of course. I'm just kidding. It is Kyun, her secret admirer, who's no longer secret. And yeah, he gives her a love letter, but then he tears it up because it's like, listen, this is not from the heart. Here's what's from the heart. I will be your lion in shining armor. And their transformation sequence together is just beautiful. I'm not going to lie, though. I'm a little upset that she didn't get a new form like Ace did when he had a heart-to-heart with Jean. But maybe it'll show up later. But for now, I don't know. I feel like we got robbed of a final form here. And I'm going to be especially upset if in the next couple of episodes, Kakera will give Tycoon a new form, because why don't all three of them give him final forms? And yes, that's an opportunity for Barba to give Buffa a final form. So, but yes, we finally see Beat Boost form, and it still kicks butt. I know that this is just her regular power up suit and a generic power up suit, a raised buckle with it, but she still makes it work. Considering that we started off with hammer boost, this is a nice upgrade. This is like, we're going to a nice place. And what's really cool is that she turns Kyun's laser into a giant spear, and the spear looks amazing. That is one darn cool spear. And of course, with their finishing move, Neon passes out from exhaustion, but she does destroy the Jamoto, which means the 3-on-3 battle ends with a tie. Although, is it really a tie? Because Buffa and Rook are still the only two. Um, Buffa and Rook are still the only two Jamoto left. But hey, at least the odds are now in Desire Grand Prix's favor because it started as 6-3 is now 3-2. So, this is much nicer to breathe. But again, one of the two remaining members are Buffa. He's really strong. Let's see how this plays out. Meanwhile, Archimendo tries to resuscitate a fallen Jamoto, and he's like, I've got the perfect fertilizer I've been saving up for the longest time. And I'm thinking, holy bleep, is Archimendo going to use himself as fertilizer? Because that would be really messed up if that were the case. Also, I wonder if it will take up Archimendo's personality like Rook took the personality of Shiroe. But still, I'm like, if Archimendo wasn't creepy enough, he only gets even creepier. But Neon walks off because she wants to be her own person at last, find her own love because her daddy never gave her any. But she has no home to go to. So she has to make her own home. And home is where the heart lives. So, the DGP is the perfect place to set up shop. Just saying, Nevertheless, we do find out something very interesting. The desire, the glare driver, the vision driver is what I meant to say, has recorded memories of all the past users of the desire of the vision driver, which means that Baraba, Buffa, and Naj Sparrow are able to witness a ceremony that occurred 2,000 years ago with Ace's mom, and it's revealed that the game masters of the DGP turned Ace's mom into none other than the Desire Goddess. And that's how we end the episode. My God. Let us know what you thought about it. And where do you think this is going to go next? Because this is one heck of a revelation, I swear. Oh my God. It's like, I knew the DGP did something really sus with his mom, but I never thought they would take it that far. Oh my God. And honestly, it kind of explains why he kept reincarnating, because she's the creation goddess. She can totally recreate her son after he dies. So much stuff is making sense now. And we still have approximately 20 episodes to go. So, oh my God. This episode gets a 10. Like the first half was really slow. There's very little much going on. The first half of the episode is pretty much filler. But the second half, oh boy. Oh my God. Oh my God. I got no words for that. I know that in the next game, they're going to play Heaven or Hell, which is basically kind of like musical chairs of death. I'm curious how Ace is going to react to his mom being the creation goddess. And I'm curious if this will somehow lead up to his final form, because around episode 30s is when the main character gets their final form. We're getting there. We're getting there. Come on, guys. We're almost there. We're getting there. Let's see how this plays out. Okay, let us know in the comments what you thought about the episode. We only have one comment tonight. Triple XYZ says Michinaga is total BS, 10 out of 10. I don't know if you're saying 10 out of 10 because of how much full of BS he is, or 10 out of 10 in terms of how much you like the episode. I'll just say yes to both because you ain't wrong. I can't imagine Michinaga doing a baby face by this point. I mean, he could. It's not impossible. It just seems pointless. But now we're wondering. Is Barba the final boss? Is Buffa the final boss? Or maybe Gazer might be the final boss? Or maybe someone above him. There's a red cloaked dude. I wonder who he is. We might find out in the next few episodes. So let's stick around. Well, guys, that's it for the episode. Let us know if you enjoyed it. Please give us, if you did, give us a comment, like, subscribe, follow on our YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. All the support you give us is really helpful. It keeps the lights on. And of course, if you want to see more, if you've missed past episodes of Kamen Rider Geats, be sure to check those out on our YouTube and Facebook to watch our past reviews of Saber, Revice, and Geats. And if you're even more of a fan of Kamen Rider, be sure to check out Rider Time Archives, where we will be continuing Season 2 of Kamen Rider Amazons, episodes 22 and 23. And let's see. And of course, we'll do Geats episode 31 next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if in case you missed it, Kamen Rider Amazons, 1 p.m. Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you like Super Sentai, be sure to watch our review of King Oger episode 5. No, wait, not episode 5, episode 6 this Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. Be sure to stick around for that. And you can watch our past episodes of King Oger, our past reviews of Kira Major's Dawn Brothers and Kaiger. And for Power Rangers, we're about to do the 30th anniversary special. So definitely stick around for that. And for additional content, be sure to check out our sister channel, The Buttery Show, where we review movies, TV shows, actor interviews. We also do gaming news because we merged with the Script Club Gaming Podcast. Stick around for all that. Like and subscribe to that channel on YouTube and on Facebook and on Instagram. And until next time, guys, when we do King Oger, be sure to stay hydrated, stay safe, update your emergency kits, wear appropriate attire because it's getting hot here in the North Hemisphere. So I'm guessing it's getting a little chilly in the Southern Hemisphere. And hug your loved ones because what the world needs now is love. Sweet love. May the power protect you and have a great day. Bye, guys.